Coming in here tested me in so many ways. Getting an injury on the very first night. Nobody had anything good to say about me. I know a lot of people expected even more from me. I stepped through those doors as a duo. They are indeed to my Wannie. But I also came in here as Wannie. I don't know what the future holds, but I know that I'll be holding on to Shawnee for life. And I wish everyone got to experience you like I did. Simply look out for people around you. Not everyone would understand your journey, growth, and what you're about.
Big Brother turned the arena into a museum by using the products the housemates had displayed or made use of in their previous wager presentation or even task presentations like arena presentation, arena task. But let's dive in to the event of the day. Starting with Big Brother's opening remark, Big Brother told the housemates to look around and see souvenirs from their time here in the house, that they should appreciate the products of their brilliance and creativity, that this is to show them how far they've come, and that he told them well done. He then proceeded to tell them about today's task. In Biggie's words, your task for this week is a simple one. You were told to reflect on your journey in the game and see how far you've come, who you were when you walked through Biggie's doors, and who you've become now. You were also encouraged to pen down a piece that captures your experience in the house and also pay homage to at least 2 housemates that made an impact during your stay here. You were given the camera, costume, and props, and were told to capture an image of the new you. If you remember yesterday, they did their fashion photo shoot, and Biggie also displayed that in the arena for them today. And he then continued to tell them that, housemates, you are now superstars, celebrities, you are now finalists. Are you ready to reintroduce yourself to the world? That although no wager is to be lost or gained this week, but he expects a stellar performance from you, and this season's wager presentation with a bang. And then we move to the business of the day, starting with Nelly. Nelly said she has always lived by that popular saying, determination is success, that so many people know her as chef, some video vixen, others influencers, that she has even worked 10 times harder to get a better living. So when this platform came, she saw it as an opportunity and as a blessing. But coming in here tested her in so many ways, from sustaining an injury just the first day getting into the house to even sustaining more injuries and having to do so many tasks with both knees bandaged, that at some point she was asking herself where her village people after her life. But she's glad for the friends made here, someone like Streez, that's Toby Forge and Mayor Frosh, who were there to talk her out of this mode, that they were like the initial people she connected with in the house. So they will always make her feel happy and talk her, snap her out of that mood of her feeling, oh, what's going on? Look at my knees. And then again, the beautiful Chine of Ndine, that being that they were in the same line of business, Chine is a chef, made it very easy for them to connect, that Chine has the most beautiful smile, bold, beautiful, always there to cheer her up as well, even when she felt bad that, oh, this her journey in the house is beginning to go a certain way. Imagine a chef failing a cooking task, and outside of here, she has always seen herself as a very outspoken person. But imagine coming into the house and she could even barely communicate and do well during tasks that require that they speak, that she felt down so many times. And even the third week, when the housemates were saying what they like about their fellow housemates, she felt bad discovering that no one said any good thing about her, because outside of here she's a lovable person, people suck up to her so easily. But here she is in the house now, and nobody had any good thing to say. But this is where Ben came in. Ben came to her telling her that she should be more worried about the outsiders, the viewers liking her, than her fellow housemates liking her. And that particular sentence really stuck up in her head, that she still remembers it even up to the final week, that Ben is just a jolly good fellow, always there to make her laugh, and she believed most of the housemates can relate to who Ben is. The jovial Ben, the comedian, the action Ben. Well, Nelly said she believes in time and season. She believed that everything happened for a reason, and that is why God created everything in their season. That prior to coming into this house, she trusted God and begged God to help her deal with so many things, that there are things she was working on, something like her anger issue. She prayed and asked God to help her work on that. I guess this explains why Nelly didn't want to confront anyone, or why she always chicken out anytime something not good enough was said about her. Well, Nelly said she knows a lot of people expected more from her. Exactly, baby, I did. I really expected more. Well, she said this is her. Nobody is perfect. So as she's not perfect. But she hopes that she was able to slay through our hearts through her fashion. That to Big Brother, thank you for letting me cook. And for signing out, she has adopted 3 names: Winner, Success, and Victorious. That signing out now is one and only Queen Nelly the Goddess, the tattooed chef. And you can call her the biggest tornado. Wanni said that this journey still feels like a dream she wouldn't want to wake up from. That 10 weeks ago she stepped into those doors, a door she knows that will change her life forever, a door that went ahead to push her beyond limits, shape her into becoming who she is now today. Came into the house as a duo, Wanni x Handy, excited and ready to show the world their substance, which they did. But in that same duo is Wanni, a young DJ, a woman finding herself, open to learning, scared of bearing herself to the world, scared of the unknown. But she came in here and faced her fears. That prior to now, she and her sister Handy find it difficult to make friends because of how friends have hurt them in the past. But in here changed that for them. That in fact, personally, she's glad for the friendship she has made in the house and the lessons she have learnt in the house, starting with her sister who she came into the house with, who also doubles as her friend and her teacher. That growing up, she was bullied, she was abused, and that made her so defensive, always quick to anger. It made her lack patience. But here is Handy, the Handy to her Wanni, the voice of reasoning, always there, telling her not to react to range, to take it easy, to relax and let people love her. Never biased, and always tell her when she's wrong and ask her to apologize. And then to smooth Sean, the hottest and emotional guy in the house, that she has not been in a relationship for 4 years because of what she experienced in her past relationship. And who could have thought that all of that would change in just 8 weeks? That few days into coming into the house and she met smooth Sean, and Sean changed a lot of things in her, from teaching her how to express herself clearly and in better ways, to letting her know that keeping quiet in an issue doesn't make you a fool, rather the biggest person. And she says she doesn't know what the future holds, but she knows she'll be holding on to Shawnee for life. Wanni said she has learned so many lessons on this journey, but most importantly, never to doubt herself. That she has always said she does not know how to solve puzzle without even trying. But the IVM task actually proved her wrong, that she was only the one doubting herself. Seeing herself win that puzzle changed a lot in her. And she also thanked Big Brother for all the diary sections that allowed her pour out herself and also take advice. The words from Biggie actually means a lot to her. And then for the wager task, especially the ones where she had to voice out and share her story of what she experienced as a child, that all that helped in shaping her and bringing this new Wanni. Well, she also did a toast telling Handy that they made it. And if there is anything I love, is how Wanni still carries the whole Wanni and Handy brand. Even after dissolution, even after Handy has left, she, at every given opportunity, she's still selling that Wanni x Handy brand. And it's such a beautiful thing to see. She also gave a shout out to their mom, thanking her for raising strong women, that she's not surprised that Queen give birth to queens. Okay, and Wanni also used the opportunity to talked to the remaining housemates. Anita, she acknowledged of how sweet she has been in the journey. And Kelly Ray, she thanked Kelly Ray for taking care of her even when she was sick, despite how she has been to him in the previous weeks, their issues, how she and her sister always talk to Kelly Ray, but Kelly Ray is always there, being a very good person that she really appreciates that. And to Anita, to Nelly, she apologized to Nelly for the misunderstandings, for all that she said about her, that in the course of all this, she should please forgive her, that she's truly sorry. And to Ozzy, her twin clan, thanking Ozzy for always being there, and to Victoria as well. This was not just a speech to thank those that impacted their journey. I love the fact they decided to go the reconciliation way as well, because after this week, you don't know how it will be outside now. Up next, we have Victoria. Victoria said before coming into the house, she called her sister on the phone and she encouraged her to go in there, trust the process, that she's stronger, that she thinks she should just believe in herself and do great, that she even inspire her. And Victoria said coming in, walking into the house, she thought it would be an easy thing, being that she's a travel agent, she's used to communicating with people. But what happened? Everything changed. That she started to struggle. The first week stressed her mentally, physically. She even broke down at some point. That it took her some time to come out of her shell. That these 10 weeks have been a very challenging one on her. It's been 10 weeks of constant growth, 10 weeks of challenging herself, both with the task and with interacting with the housemate. That she will narrate this experience as a sweet sour one, but then that she's grateful for people that made this journey easier for her, starting with Cassia, who was always there willing to assist. That Cassia, even when Cassia became her friend, told her that, do you know that Victoria, the first day I came to you to greet you, that you snubbed me? And even regardless, Cassia still came around, and since then they've been together, win together, lose some tasks together. And even when she's in a team and a team loses, Cassia will come, cheer her up, make her to bounce back to her regular mood. And that she loves how Cassia respects her husband as well. She also thanked DJ Flo, that she was the very one that encouraged her to be the host of that podcast Ouija task, and she remains grateful for making her do that, because it helped her come out of her shell and she became more vocal after that. And then Ruthie Victoria says she wished the rest of the housemates would get to experience Ruthie as the sweet person that she is. Omo, you needed to see Wanni's reaction. The camera person was so on time to capture her reaction. This is you that was giving a peace talk few minutes ago. And here you are, still frowning at the mention of Ruthie, but you be apologizing to those you wronged. And here, Ruthie is not even at the arena, and look at your reaction. I guess this will continue to live rent-free in Wannie and Handy's mind, vice versa. Ruthie will never forget Wannie and Handy, and I don't think the Wannie and Handy will also forgive Ruthie. Anyways, Victoria said despite her journey being a sweet, soured one, that she's forever grateful for coming on this platform, and she's living stronger, more confident, more vocal, and everything, a new Victoria. Well, let's move to Kelly Ray. We'll be doing that in the second video. Please do well to watch the video right after this very one. Just turn on your post notification bell so you will know when it drops, okay? See you there.
I am a queen, a winner. I am resilient. I am brave. I am only one Wannie, and you, my finalists, are my friends for life. Signing out is your one and only tattoo chef, Wanni Nelly, the fashion goddess. Go chop life. Go enter private jets.